If you have credit card debt, this might be the most dangerous good deal you will ever see. 0% interest for 12 months, maybe 18. It sounds like a financial reset button, and sometimes it actually is. But sometimes it quietly makes your debt worse. Today, I am breaking down exactly when balance transfers save you thousands and when they trap you in a cycle that banks absolutely love. Stay with me because the difference comes down to 5 small details most people ignore. Let's simplify this. You owe $8,000 on a credit card at 24% APR. You open a new card offering 0% intro APR for 15 months with a 3% transfer fee. You move the $8,000 to the new card. Instead of paying 24% interest, you pay 0 interest for 15 months. That sounds like a win. But here is what most people miss. You did not eliminate your debt. You moved it, and you paid a fee to move it. That 3% transfer fee on $8,000, that is $240. Immediately added to your balance. So your new starting point is not $8,000. It is $8,240. Balance transfers are not debt forgiveness. They are time purchases. You are buying time. The question is, what will you do with it? Balance transfers save you when 3 things are true. First, you stop using the old card. If you transfer $8,000 off card A and then start spending on card A again, you now have 2 problems. The transfer only works if you stop digging. Second, you have a payoff plan. Let's do the math. $8,240, 15 months at 0%. To clear it in time, you need to pay about $550 per month. If you cannot commit to that number, the 0% offer becomes a ticking clock. Because once month 16 hits, interest can jump to 20%, 25%, even 29%. And suddenly the lifeline becomes expensive again. Third, your credit is still strong. In the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia, the best 0% offers require strong credit. If your score is already strained, you may not qualify, or you may get a shorter intro period. When used strategically, balance transfers can save hundreds in interest, sometimes thousands, and months, even years, of debt payoff time. But that is only half the story. Now let's talk about the trap. Because banks are not charities. They design these offers knowing human behavior. Here is when balance transfers backfire. First, you only make minimum payments. Minimum payments during 0% feel harmless. You are not paying interest, but you are barely shrinking principal. When the promo ends, you are stuck with most of the balance. And now high interest applies to a large number. That is not relief. That is delayed pain. Second, you keep spending. This is the biggest mistake. You transfer the balance, you feel lighter, then you swipe again. Psychologically, your brain says, problem solved. But the behavior did not change. And now you are juggling 2 balances. Studies on behavioral finance show people treat new debt differently from old debt. It feels less urgent. That mental accounting bias is expensive. Third, you ignore the fine print. Some balance transfer cards charge 5% transfer fees. Some offer only 12 months, not 18. Some apply deferred interest if you miss a payment. Some do not allow transfers from certain issuers. Miss one payment, and some cards cancel the 0% immediately. Now you are at 27% APR overnight. Fourth, you do not check the go-to rate. After the intro period, the APR can spike. And in today's rate environment, that is not cheap. If you are not done before the promo ends, you are back where you started. Here is the simple formula. A balance transfer makes sense if the transfer fee is less than the interest you would have paid during the promo period. Example: $8,000 at 24% APR for 15 months. Without a transfer, you would pay roughly $2,400 in interest over a year and change. With a transfer, you pay $240. That is a massive difference. But if you only reduce the balance slightly, or you extend it beyond the promo period, the savings disappear. Balance transfers are powerful only if you eliminate the debt inside the 0% window. Not reduce it, eliminate it. Now let's talk about your credit score. Short term, your score may dip. There is a hard inquiry. There is a new account. Your average age of accounts shortens. But long term, if you lower your utilization ratio dramatically, your score can improve. In the United States especially, utilization is a huge part of FICO scoring. Moving $8,000 from a maxed out card to a new card with a higher limit can improve your ratio if you do not refill the old card. Again, behavior decides outcome. So, who should use a balance transfer? It works best for people with stable income, people who can commit to fixed monthly payoff, people who are done adding new debt, and people who track their spending. It does not work well for chronic minimum payers, people using credit to survive monthly expenses, or anyone without a written payoff plan. If you need breathing room because of a temporary shock, it is a tool. If you are using it as a lifestyle fix, it is a delay. Balance transfers are not good or bad. They are leverage. Leverage amplifies discipline, and it amplifies chaos. If you use the 0% period like a countdown clock, you can save thousands. If you use it like a vacation from responsibility, you will be right back here next year. So before you apply, ask yourself one question. Am I buying time to solve the problem, or am I buying time to avoid it? That answer determines everything.